video is it's in response to Goblack2African and the reaction that he got after he did his video um, on the reason why he doesn't want to stay in Ghana. So Goblack2Africa made a video and spoke about the reason why he is moving forward and exploring other country in Africa to try to figure out which country fits best for him and his family to settle in. And while he was doing that, he gave the reason why he doesn't think that Gambia, that Ghana, that he thinks that Ghana is the other place for him. So he talked about the corruption, he talks about the traffic, he talks about everything that we all know. And curious enough, not surprising, Ghanaians are coming for him. And we have seen this multiple times. Every time someone has something to say that's negative about an African country that he visited, especially when it comes from African Americans, the whole people from the country and sometimes from other countries in Africa, let's say Africans come for them. And I don't really agree with that. I think people should be free to state their opinions, to say what they like and what they don't like. That's the only way that we're gonna know what is working and what is not. Because after all, if someone comes to your house, you want the person to feel comfortable. You want them to like what you have to present them. So if someone comes and tell you, especially like Goblack2African, he's very polite and he's very humble. He's very, but at the same time, he has to be objective. So that's what he did. He went there, he checked the place out, he assessed it, and he came up with conclusion, and he told you exactly, specifically what he doesn't like. And also he showed love. He said, I like this, I like that, but I don't like this and I don't like that. But I don't understand why it's a problem though. How are we gonna do better though? How are we gonna grow? How are we gonna expand? How are we gonna have real and steady growth? If you look at country in Africa, the growth rate is not that high. Other country, let's look at country in Asia or somewhere else. We started in the same position, and now they are forward, way forward, and we are backwards because of that backward way of thinking. That we're looking at something that is wrong, and we want to pretend it's right. That's not helping us. That's not going to take us anywhere. So if we're going to sit there and come from people every time they have something negative to say about our countries, we're not gonna, it's not gonna work. We have to be able to look at things with objectivity and not emotion. Goblack2African said that the driving is crazy in Accra. Not only Accra, even on the highway is crazy. So we're gonna blame him for saying that, when really real people, real life are being lost daily because of that chaos. But we're gonna come and blame him for saying that? Can someone please explain it to me? Because I'm having a hard time digesting that and understanding it. I don't understand it. There's nothing wrong. and he's talking about the corruption. How many people have complained when it comes to Africans themselves? How many of us complain of corruption? I'm sorry. How many of us complain of corruption in our countries? So we're gonna come for him just because he's African American? That's the hypocrisy I'm talking about. We are very hypocrite, and I don't like that. I don't respect it. I mean, because of corruption, it's so hard to value talents. Talents, talents are not valued when there's corruption. Because if you're gonna be able to access anything with money, you know, you're not gonna value talent. He did not bring corruption there. Corruption was there before they came. They just don't like it. They don't think they're gonna be successful. They don't think they're gonna thrive with corruption being everywhere. And people are gonna argue saying that, oh, there's corruption in America, there's corruption in Europe. There's corruption there, but it's not like in Africa. It's very flagrant in our country. It's basically the way of life in our countries. It has become the norm in our countries. It set us back a lot. We have to stop being so oversensitive when someone bring up the issue that are like damaging our progress. Why are we so sensitive? Because we are embarrassed? I don't think we should be embarrassed about it. I think we should be focusing on solution. We should be saying, how can we end corruption and start valuing people's work and create a merit system for us? That's the only way that we're gonna be able to see our value, our real value, the real value of our people. Because we are so smart and we are so competitive when it comes to formal universal education, you know. But when it comes to education about our own self, we are not that good. Many Africans don't even know about their own history. You know, they just hear a little bit from here, left and right, but they don't understand. They don't fully understand the history and what has happened to us. Because if you do, I promise you, you're not gonna react in the same manner. If African Americans are running back to Africa, it's because they feel a void. They feel a void that they are hoping to fulfill when they get there. So when they get there, they have certain expectation. They're not going there to participate in corruption and the craziness. I mean, they're looking for a place where they're gonna be at peace. They want a peace of mind. They want to feel safe. They want to feel that if they're sick, they can go to the hospital. They're going back to Africa because of the love that they have for Africa. I mean, they're going there for the love and for the people. You know, don't expect them to necessarily go there and agree with everything that's there. That's not why they're there. And some people don't even know much about Africa, so they just assume maybe it's like everywhere else. And people are gonna say, do your research. Really, there's no amount of research you're gonna do about a place that's gonna prevent you from being surprised by certain things when you get there. When I was leaving my country, I did all the research I could, but there was still so much I did not know about that I have to be on the ground to understand and to realize. So you guys have to stop telling these people, do your research, do your research. No, I don't agree with that. We have to stop with the hypocrisy. We have to tell ourselves we're going to raise our standard. We're going to start, we're going to start looking at things, at what's not working, and try to bring solution. Because being mad at these people bringing those issues up, it's not going to change the issue. The issue is still going to be there. And people argue and saying that, well, the European and other people, when they come, they don't broadcast out the negative part of Africa. Are you guys serious? That's not even serious. That's like, that. When they come, they do worst. They make documentary. They make movies. They put it on the news. They broadcast it in the entire world. We have a reputation in the world. Where did that come from? Who told the world about Africa? You guys say other people don't use their camera and go on YouTube live and they do worse. I'm sorry. I know what you guys talking about. They are documentary. At least the African Americans talking bad about Africa are not doing it for. They're not on the mission. They don't have any hidden agenda. They're doing it from their personal point of view, personal viewpoint. That's their opinion. That's only them. They're telling you, I don't like this, I don't like that. But other people don't do it like that. So please, Africans, let people state their opinion. Even the people that are not saying anything, you don't know what they tell their families. You don't know when they go back home. Just because they're not putting it on YouTube doesn't mean they're not talking about it. They don't respect us. They don't respect us. I don't think so. I don't think that they respect us. Nobody is going to respect corruption. Nobody's going to respect the chaos. And nobody's lying. We say, I've been in at least 7 countries in Africa where I live or I've stayed for at least 2 weeks. And it's the same thing. The driving, the hospitals, the corruption, it's the same thing. But I have never been in Rwanda, where it seems to be different. But everywhere else in Africa, trust me, it's the same thing. The mindset. So I'm gonna tell African Americans, when you come to Africa, you have to know that you're gonna have to deal with the mindset. A lot of stuff are done backwards in Africa. We are in. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into stuff. I'm just trying to stay on the surface because yeah, because I'm talking in general. You're gonna deal with people. What you guys call scam. It's called bargaining. It's a lot. You're gonna just have to learn how to bargain. But it's still so frustrated. Even when I go home, it's really frustrated when you ask somebody about something and they will tell you that they can do it when really they cannot, and the result doesn't come out the way you have explaining to them, or and you figure out that, oh, they were not able to do it, they could have just told you from the get-go that, oh well, I can't do it. It's really hard for people to say no sometimes, but we're gonna learn how to do that, because it's really a waste of time and money. No, so we have to leave Goblack2African alone. We have to leave him alone. He did nothing wrong. If we're gonna get mad at people every time that they say, I mean, they criticize us, well, we're gonna end up not liking anybody. We're not gonna end up liking anybody, and I don't even know why we want to pretend that the thing that they're saying is not true, when it's, I mean, when that's the main reason why we are not there ourselves. I'm gonna challenge each person that watch my video to come on the comment section and tell me the reason why she or he left Africa, the country in Africa, to go to the West. This is for each person that lives in the West. Comment below and tell me why you left your country to the West, if your country was so great that nobody has nothing to say about. So comment below and let me know. So I had more than 1,000 people watching my videos, but less subscribers than that. So please, if you watch this video, come back and comment and subscribe and share. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm here to bridge the gap between African and African Americans, because I believe we are the same people. We are brothers and sisters from different dad. Let's say it like that. We're from different dad, but the same mom. So we are brothers and sisters. So thank you very much for watching.